Guys, welcome back to Brit's Book Corner. Today's video is going to be a different kind of vlog. It's going to be a reading vlog, but I'm going to be reading an advanced reader copy. The book I'm going to be reading is called Let Loose for Me by Georgia Kaufman. And this is book 2 in the Naked Heat series. And it's all about male strippers and just them finding love. And I love it. I love this series. I read book 1, which is Strip for Me. And that book, Sebastian and Kendall, it was just so good, you guys. I just can't express it. It was so good. So I'm super excited to be reading this book, giving you guys my opinions and everything along those lines. I cannot wait to read this book and do my big review on it. So the day you are seeing this video, I am proud to say that this book is being released. It is release day for Let Loose for Me. I will have a link in the description to purchase this book, and I will be giving a full review on release day of Let Loose for Me. So be on the lookout for that because I'm super, super excited. Chapters in, and I am in love. I'm in love, you guys. In love, in love, in love. Ty and Emma, their same banter from Strip for Me is here in this book. It's exciting, it's amazing, and I just love this book so far. Within the first page, I was drawn in. I was super like, oh my gosh, like it's really here. I just love it. Georgia Kaufman is an amazing author who just knows how to portray her characters in different lights and knows how to portray their personalities. Ty and Emma's personalities couldn't be any more different, but they're so amazingly written. I just love it. And coming from reading Strip for Me, I have really high expectations for this book, and within 2 chapters, my expectations were already met. So I'm super excited about that. Really happy. I couldn't be more happier. So I'm excited. I can't wait to read more, and I just had to check in with you guys to give you guys that little itty bitty update. So I am about to start chapter 7, and I have to tell you guys right now, this book is so good. I am so drawn in. Ty's character is absolutely amazing. I love how well he is written. I love how well Emma is written as well, and how they both come from, similar backgrounds, yet they don't know it quite yet. I love how they're both attracted to each other, but one of them is fighting it, one of them is not. I love their banter. I just love everything about these characters and how well this book is written and how well these characters are portrayed. I just love it all. I also love the references to TV shows and movies and all that stuff in this book. I can't rave any more about this book. I love it. I don't want to give anything away right now, but just know that I'm totally recommending this book after only reading 6 chapters. God, you guys, this book is killing me. I have never been on the edge of my seat as much as I have with this book. And I mean, that's probably an exaggeration, but I mean, that's what it feels like right now. I'm constantly on the edge of my seat, just constantly waiting. Something seems like it's going to happen, and I start rooting for it, and I start saying, yes, it's going to happen. And then something happens. something else happens, and I'm like, no! You guys, it's killing me. I just want, I don't even know what I want. Like, I don't know if I want the anticipation to continue to build, or if I just want to get to the part where they just finally give in to each other. I don't know. This book is so good, though. I'm on the edge of my seat. I've never felt this anxious before. I'm anxious to see what happens. I can't put the book down. I mean, I've been reading for the last, 3 hours, and I didn't even realize it's been 3 hours. Oh my god, this book. I don't even know how else to describe it. Like, I'm having anxiety from sitting here waiting for the good stuff to happen. And I mean, it's not like it's not good stuff, but it's good stuff, but I'm wanting for the good, juicy stuff to happen. And I get faked out. And then I'm like, oh my god, it's going to happen now. And then it doesn't. And I'm like, oh my god. Georgia Kaufman sure knows how to keep you on your toes. She sure knows how to keep you on your toes. I'm just like, oh my god. I'm so anxious right now. Like, I'm shaking. I'm shaking because I'm that anxious. But that's just a really good sign that this book is so good. Oh my god, you guys, what just happened? In the span of about 2 chapters, I went from dread to a sense of calm to maybe they're going to finally give in to each other to yes, they're finally doing it to that didn't end like I thought it would. My emotions are so, oh my gosh, you guys, I don't know. I don't know what to think right now. I really don't. This book is going to be the end of me. I swear to you guys, this book is going to be the end of me. I'm about to start chapter 21, so I'm about a third of the way through the book. Oh my god. This book is going to be the end of me. It is so good. I don't want to stop reading it. I don't want to do anything else but read this book. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm at a loss for words. I'm shocked. I'm anxious. This emotional roller coaster ride is driving me insane. You guys, this book is so good. Alright, you guys, check-in time. I don't know how to express what I'm thinking right now. And I don't know if that's because I'm thinking along the terms of what this book is making me feel or what I physically actually do feel. So this book has so many feels. Like, the feels are real. I am finding myself feeling what these characters are feeling, being emotional with them, on this roller coaster with them, so invested in them. And I find myself so, what's the word? Drawn to their story. And I don't know, the angst is there, and that adds to the factor. I'm feeling everything. I'm empathizing with these characters. I'm finding myself saying, hey, I've kind of been in that situation before, or I may or may not have been in that situation, but I mean, that would suck. or I want to reach out and just hug these characters and say, it'll all be okay. And I find myself really doing these things, and it's so weird because this book is just so good. And I mean, I read Strip for Me, and Strip for Me was really angsty and just all of that, but I didn't really want to reach out and hug those characters and say it'll be okay. And I was on an emotional roller coaster with that book, but Let Loose for Me is even more so. I literally am an emotional wreck. Like, I don't know what to feel. I don't know if I'm happy. I don't know if I'm sad. I don't know. I'm finding all of these emotions and just, it's so, so good, you guys. It's good. But aside from all of that, I am loving learning about the characters more as they go. So I'm loving learning about Ty. I'm loving learning about Emma. And I'm loving just watching their story evolve. And I'm loving watching how Emma is like, I want you, but I don't want you. I want you, but I don't want you. I'm loving their banter. I'm just loving everything between Ty and Emma. And I love that they're both going through different emotional things that is just amping up their story. And it helps me picture them as real people. It helps me picture these characters as if they were real people. And I'm so drawn into their story and their lives and just so invested. I don't know. They're just really good together. Ty and Emma are the perfect characters. They're written perfectly well. They're opposites, yet they're attracted to each other, which is a really great aspect. I don't know. It's so weird. Not weird. I don't want to say weird, but it's so different for me to have all of these emotions and be so drawn and affected by characters. So I'm absolutely loving this book. I am about to start chapter, I think it's 29. Yeah, I'm about to start chapter 29 out of 56. I think there's like 55 chapters and an epilogue. And 28 chapters in, I'm shook. I have the feels. I have, oh God, the drama. But I'm loving this book, so I can't wait to finish reading this and give you guys my honest and complete 100% review and have you guys purchase this book as well. You guys, I cried. This book is such an emotional roller coaster. I want to reach into this book and slap some sense into a few of these characters. I really do. It's heartbreaking. It's really, really heartbreaking. Just when I finally am getting what I think I need to get, what the characters need to have to finally be happy with each other, and they finally are stepping out of their comfort zone, something just comes in and crashes down. And I cried. This book is going to kill me. It killed me to see that Emma was stepping out of her shell and was willing to do something to make Ty be with her, to make her stay. And him doing his thing, and he takes her to an art class, and I feel like he's finally opening up. And then they go to his apartment, and something happens, and I don't want to give it away. But it's so hard not to tell you guys. It's so hard. It's so hard. I feel for these characters. I really, really do feel for them. And I feel like these characters are my babies. Like, following their story, watching them grow, reading with them, feeling everything they're going through. I feel like they're my children. And then when something bad happens, I cry. And I don't know. I just, it's so good. The book is so good. This book has given me so many feels. I have cried so much while reading this book. I have wanted to scream so much while reading this book. It's just, oh my gosh, you guys, I don't know. I don't know how to like explain how I feel with this book. Like, I really don't know how to explain it. Oh my God, I don't know. You guys, I just don't know. It's so, it just grabs me and it pulls me in. I've read so much of this book today, and I'll be finishing this book today. I just got the book last night and I'm finishing it today. And oh my gosh, you guys, I don't know. It's so hard like talking about this book and not giving away any of the details. I don't want to give away the details. I want you guys to read this book. All right, you guys, I finished Let Loose for Me, and I don't know how to feel right now. Part of me feels, I don't know how to explain it. Like, part of me feels disappointed that it's over because I really loved their story and I felt like I got to know them as if they were my real friends. Part of me feels happy because their book ended on a happily ever after. And I just don't know, you know, like, I don't know how I feel because I want to, like, I really wish that the story was continuing on and I could read it forever and ever, because I guess I became attached to these characters while reading this book, and I really feel like I got to know these characters, and I really feel like I know them as if they were my friends. And so that is definitely so different from any of the other books I've ever read from anybody. I've never felt like I've had a personal connection with a couple of characters before. And then add on to that, like, I just loved everything about Ty and Emma. I loved how Ty wasn't as perfect as most romance books make men. I loved that he had a broken past and that he had to learn to come to terms with it before he could really move on and have a relationship. I loved that Emma came from a broken past, though for various different reasons. Hers was a different broken past and she had to come to terms with it herself. And I feel like both characters helped each other grow, and watching that and reading that and feeling all the emotions and everything just made the book so great. Georgia Kaufman did a 10 out of 10 job. I have to say that right now. The book was so amazing. It lived up to every expectation I set from Strip for Me. It lived up to it. I absolutely 100% have to say that. It lived up to everything I said I needed it to live up to. And I just, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm shell-shocked. Like, I have never cried so much in a book. I've never felt like I wanted to reach into a book and slap some characters around to make them do what I want them to do, or to knock some sense into them. I've never literally felt what the characters have felt before. I've never literally been so worked up and so anxious about a book that I've been shaking before. All of these things came from this book, and it was just so good. I'm so glad that I got to read an advanced reader's copy of this book, because I've been waiting for so long for this book. I finished Strip for Me and immediately wanted Let Loose for Me. And now I'm finding myself waiting to see who the next book's going to be about, which characters are the next book's going to be about. Though I have an inkling of who I think they might be. But I just really wanted Ty and Emma's story to go on and on and on, because I felt like I became friends with them. And I felt like following their story was like me actually having a conversation with somebody. And that makes me really feel happy about the book, because I absolutely love books when they do that for me. So overall, I absolutely loved Let Loose for Me. I can't even express in words how amazing this book is, how wonderfully written this book is. I really suggest, if you've not read Strip for Me, I really suggest you read Strip for Me as well, because Strip for Me sets the bar for Let Loose for Me, and You just need to read both. I mean, you won't regret it. And I want to thank Georgia Kaufman for allowing me the opportunity to read the book as an advanced reader's copy and agree to let me do this video so that you guys can see just how big of an impact this book had on my life. I will leave a link to purchase. I will leave the Amazon link to purchase Let Loose for Me in the description below, and you guys can click on it to order yourself a copy. I know I will be, and I will be definitely seeing you guys in my next video. Bye.